Hey guys, it's me. When I tell you guys, when you're a targeted individual, it might as well be a curse. It might as well be a curse, a literal curse, because there's nothing that you will do to succeed. Nothing you can do to succeed. Nothing. I put windows in my house. It's a difficult project when you're by yourself. It's a difficult project when you're by yourself and up off the ground. It's a difficult project when you work between metal and you have to work with wood at the same time. But when I go to the store and I get caulk to seal up my windows, and I buy the caulk that I need, and after 3 days, it's still liquid. Could anyone explain to me how 100% silicone waterproof caulking is liquid after 3 days? Anybody want to explain that to me? Look at this. All that is silicone caulk. Liquid silicone caulk. That when it started to rain, it is raining more in my house now than it is outside, because 100% silicone caulk for me is liquid. It never dried. Never. Look. Never dries. Look. It's just liquid. It deteriorates when you squeeze it. Every day is defeat. Every day of my life is defeat. And I'm honestly tired of the small victories, because the small victories give me hope. And I am so sick of hope. And if you guys have ever, you watch these nightmare stories on like Lifetime and E! Magazine on TV, where these families, and they're well off and they save money up, and it's a young family and they're going to build their first home and life's going to be great. They got all the money in the world to build a first home, and it's just a nightmare because their contractors screw them or stuff just gets screwed up. You want to know something that's worse than that? Imagine trying to build a house with no money. Imagine trying to build a house where all your resources has been stolen. All your resources have been vandalized. Everything you have and own is destroyed, and you're expected to keep water out of your freaking house. Literally, I'm to the point of utter failure. I spent a long time in my place without cutting any holes in the walls. I said, at least if there's no holes in the walls, I ain't got to worry about a goddamn leak. So for 7 months, I lived in my place without windows at all. No windows, one freaking door. And I had no leaks. But the minute I try to make it nice to bring my family home and put windows in so there's light, now everything freaking leaks. I've got a shower running down my goddamn back, my bed. I got a bedroom wall that's just freaking soaked. That's water's pouring in. I got a bathroom wall, water's pouring in. And I'm not talking about one tube of caulk. I'm talking about 2 and 3 different kinds, different brands of caulk. And they're all like somebody just sprayed some chemical on it and made it liquidate. It's the most bizarre. And I don't have $1 to my name. When the gas runs out, this place ceases to exist. Had a brawl this week with my daughters. They say how much they love me and how much they care. Yet they'll protect the woman that destroyed our house. My youngest daughter, my ex-wife, OD'd. Died in front of her 3 separate times But my daughter's loyalty to their mother is never ending. I have been trying for 8 months now. 8 months I have been trying to get them to help me serve her, to give her the subpoena for divorce. And they absolutely play dumb. I don't know where she lives. I don't know the address. I don't know where she's at. I know it's somewhere over there, but I don't know. Well, I know you want your divorce, Dad, and you deserve it, but you know, I don't know where she's at. They go to her house all the time, but they don't know where it's at. So luckily for me, my daughter's boyfriend gave me an idea where it was. So I got on Google and I started searching just the color of it. I let AI, because AI, I might as well get the good out of it before it kills us all. So I Googled exactly what it looked like and exactly kind of where it was. And AI told me the apartments. So I get on the phone and said, listen, man, I'm going to head over there. I'm driving over there, and can I take pictures of it, and will you tell me which one's hers? He said, sure, man, you deserve it. You deserve to be out of this. He said, I don't know why your daughters won't help you. I don't understand why they will not help you. So I go over there and I take pictures. Is this it? Are you sure it's it? Is it what floor? What number? I said, are you sure? Are you absolutely positive? Yes, I'm positive, man. Cool. So I go, and I didn't want to send the cops on a wild goose chase. So I just take the picture, because this is before I knew the extent that my daughters were going to hide their mother from me. I don't know if she's told them that if I find out where she lives, the cops are going to come arrest her to serve a subpoena. I don't know if my daughters think that a subpoena means a warrant. I don't know if that's what they think, but the way they talk, they act like they act like if I get a subpoena for her arrest, or get a subpoena for her to show up in divorce court, that she's going to be arrested. I don't know. That's the only thing I can figure, that my insane dopehead ex-wife is telling them, well, I'll be arrested. Now, granted, when the sheriff went over there 9 months ago and talked to the property manager, said, there's no one here by that name. So she's got an apartment that's not even in her name. How do you do that? Well, when you're a government fucking agent, you can do that. When you're a rat for the federal government, when you're a gang stalker, the government will put an apartment in their name. So, on my way, and I text my daughter just the picture of the apartment complex. And my daughter texts me back in capital letters, WTF. Well, she kind of told me right then, didn't she? I said, what are you talking about? I said, is this what your mother's apartments look like? You don't need to bring me in your marriage. I'm like, what? So it just became a whole thing. She calls my other daughter, and my other daughter gets off work, goes home, and just verbally attacks her boyfriend, the father of my grandson. I'm on the phone with him, and she's going off, you mother effer, blah, blah, blah. Why would you tell him where my mother lives, blah, 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 blah. Just calling him the most worthless person in the world because he dared to give me, he didn't even give me the address. He told me where they were. Didn't give me the address. So they all are mad as hell that I put an address on a piece of paper to get my ex-wife served. I went down to Catawba County to get her served at the place she works 1 day a week. Her cover story. My ex-best friend who was screwing her for years. I wonder how all my stories kept getting back to him. I had no idea. I would go tell him things about the things I'd done for the weekend. And then on Monday comes around after I talked to him on Friday. Boom, my ex-wife knows everything. Well, she was blowing him, and he's a Baptist man. He does on the missionary trips, and he's got last time I heard he had 2 different apartments keeping freaking whores in. Christian. I'd love to go to his wife, but she wouldn't believe me, and she likes that money too well. He's got a big huge place down on Lake Norman. Just a corrupt man. Smile and God this and God that, and just oh yeah, God, we're a Baptist missionary and we'll do all these things to help. You let a goddamn stray cat come around and he'll be all over top of it. So my daughters go off on me because I'm trying to get my divorce finalized. This is the most bizarre crap I've ever seen. Besides everything else I've got going on. I wake up and my wedding ring disappeared from my finger, just gone. So here I am, pouring down rain. It's supposed to rain for a week solid. It's completely flooded in North Carolina. And I've got 2 windows that's just letting more rain in the goddamn house than what's falling on the ground. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I don't have a dime to my name. party's about over, folks. And how are you supposed to speak positive over your life? How are you supposed to speak positive when every day you're kicked in the teeth, you taste your own blood, and you're defeated every single day? Every day is defeat for me, no matter what. I can hide out in my house and do nothing and not even leave, and the internet will just go out. I mean, it is never a decent day. It's always crushing defeat. Always. And I just can't stay home and save money, because when I'm home, there's got to be gas in the freaking generator to keep what little bit of food I have cold. Are we in the period of time of Satan's 1,000-year reign? Is that where we're at? I keep hearing all these things about young kids having visions of Jesus coming back, and I'm just like, Lord, please, just give me something. Just give me something. And right now, the last thing I want really is hope, because hope has made me suffer for 51 years. I have suffered 51 years being a targeted individual. Oh yeah, by the way, folks, I was informed by my daughter that I have RH blood. If you're a targeted individual, you know that the majority of targeted individuals have RH blood. I also learned today that Dr. Robert Duncan died. I don't know if he died in the last 6 months or today or yesterday. I don't know. He's dead. So the man that helped create this technology that came out to be a whistleblower, they finally killed him too. It's a genocide for innocent Americans like me and targeted individuals around the world. We're being slaughtered en masse, and all the people can say is, he's crazy. Oh, he was just depressed. He talked about dying for years. He was just depressed. He had them voices in his head. I just go back to that verse in the Bible where Jesus says, my God, why have you forsaken me?